Every summer I go to my country house on an island called Mjölkö or Milk Island. It has been a tradition for all my life to go and spend 2 weeks or more in Stockholm's archipelagos. The nature around it is green and beautiful. We sail, swim, and take the boat to Vaxholm. Vaxholm is where the grocery store is and where the small ferries from Stockholm pass by before entering the islands. 44 years ago, something awful happened in Stockholm's archipelagos. A hotel oil tank ship collided with another tanker, the Klara, that ended up spilling around 60,000 to 100,000 tons of bunker sea fuel oil. It topped the Swedish Coast Guard's list of most significant oil spills in Swedish water, as well as many other international lists. The oil formed huge blobs that sank below the water, leaving only about 10 centimeters of oil exposed on the surface. Since a huge amount of the oil disappeared below the ice and the surface of the water, it is difficult to estimate the total amount of volume of oil. The two ships could sight one another temporarily, Klara coming from Stockholm going northwest. When Klara sighted Othello, she called on the radio asking Othello to take it easy because I have a problem stopping. To which Othello then answered, "Yes, just come on." Klara continued accelerating while Othello also continued out of the adjoining channel, intending to pass ahead of Klara. However, Klara was further ahead than Othello had expected, and the two vessels collided, resulting in heavy oil spills. I think this is an awful environmental issue. It affects the nature, environment, animals, and much more. I could not imagine such a thing happening again to Stockholm's archipelagos and my country house. So there are some solutions. The solution is that we should stop being so dependent on oil. Then oil crashes like this wouldn't happen. Sweden has a goal to become the first complete oil-free nation and economy in the world by 2020. Former Minister of Sustainable Development, Mona Sahlin, once said, "There shall always be better alternatives to oil, which means no household should need oil for heating and no driver should need to turn solely into gasoline." Sweden's goal is seen as ambitious by the rest of the world. Their attention to the effects of this dependency is worth noting. As Nelson Mandela reminds us of, it seems impossible until it's done. Sweden has one of the highest shares of renewable energy in transport, with 4.4% in 2009. 1/5 of the cars in Stockholm can run on alternative fuels, such as ethanol. Taking the public transport, using renewable energy, buying organic fruits and vegetables are some ways we could start being less dependent on oil.